farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too. But sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time. A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful. So beautiful it can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways. In the art of farming, the soil is the canvas, the seeds are the paint, and the harvest is the masterpiece.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to a little late evening Monday stream. I just felt like playing something, so we're gonna play a little farm sim tonight. We are gonna do a little bit of Long Dark tomorrow, so
Is it missing something?
that'll be coming about. Oh, you're too cute to eat. All right, so we are gonna get back in on our Riverbend Dreams file. We don't have much money right now because we just made a purchase. And the purchase we made was a very good deal. It was something we've been wanting for a while. And I'm very happy about it. We finally now have 2 tractors. We have a nice medium tractor and we have a large tractor. So we got a little medium tractor to do some of the grunt work, kind of move some stuff around. We got the large tractor to help us with the harvest. And of course we have our combine, or our harvester, to get the harvest out of the ground. So left us was only $3,200, but that's all right. Bavella, hey, how's it going? What's up? What's up? But yeah, I just did a couple hours tonight before I have to go to work. I just got up here a little bit ago. Had a nice 10-hour shift yesterday, so that was fun. But we're just gonna take a little time, just play a few hours of Farm Sim, and then tomorrow we will be getting back into some Long Dark. So we got our 50 days in every zone challenge going. We just started in Ash Canyon, so I'm super excited about that. That's gonna be fun. I'm curious to see how it's gonna play out for us in Ash Canyon with the new way that animals are set up and with the cougar being there. It's definitely gonna make it a different first 50 days than we've ever had before. So. All right, we need to get this field done. Uh-oh, we missed a spot. We missed a spot. Hold up. We missed a spot, gosh darn it. Oh, we are just going off book here big time, aren't we? But yeah, so we're gonna do a little harvesting here. We got our tractor already positioned up there, ready to go. We got this field that we are harvesting of oats right now, which is really nice to have. It is very, 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 very late. Actually, let's see. Where's our other tractor? Is our other tractor? Where is our other tractor right now? Is he back home? I think he might be back home already. We can do a quick check here. Let's go ahead and get this swath, and then we have a little bit more down there to harvest as well. So we're going to turn this in until we're completely done. It is super late at night, though. And we have one more field over here to harvest as well, so we're going to have to try to get that done. I took on a little bit more in August than I probably should have, but that's okay. Every little thing's going to be all right. I think we decided to lease the seeder for this first plant because we have a field that we're going to plant with barley, and then we have a field that our other field we turned into a rice field, actually. So we're going to be planting it with rice. But that we can't plant until, I believe, I want to say June. There's our other tractor. Oh, we got it all. Oh, we got it loaded up with flour. Okay, so that's what we were doing. We were going to go sell our flour. And then we have all that stuff to sell, too. Yeah, we were just going to make some cash again. Looks like that field will be ready to mow here pretty soon again. That's good. This is our new tractor. We bought a little class tractor. It was a used tractor, so it does need some repairs, of which we did not quite have enough money to repair it this last time, so one of the reasons that we are selling our flour off is to get a little extra cash. There we go, got us like 10 grand, that's nice. Now our silage we have going down here should be ready to go pretty soon. Not exactly sure how quick the silage is going to be ready. All right. Go get the rest of this harvested up, and then we can deliver that. And the other field we're going to be taking care of is just right across the street over there. It's right there at field 68, so we can go take care of that one pretty quickly as well. This isn't gonna fill this up very much, but I want to get as much oats out of it as I possibly can. I'm hoping we can just fill the trailer up with these oats, and then we can just we can take this over to that field and just start harvesting it right away. I think we got about, what, 2 or 3 more passes here to do. So, not too bad. I kind of, like I said, I kind of took on a few too many jobs today. I got greedy. We got greedy. 50 days in Forlorn is your start. Ooh. Yikes. Gather the coal between Bleak Inlet and Forlorn Muskeg for sure. There's not going to be a lot. But you probably will want to live between the... You'll probably want to live between the forge and the bunker. That's up there by the forge would be my guess. It's going to be really tough though if you don't find any matches. There's like one flare at the there's a flare at the train wreck that you can get. Hopefully you'll find matches at the high blind. It's going to be rough though. Yeah, 50 days in Forlorn Muskeg is going to be that would be in my opinion one of the roughest starts. Just because there's so... And you can also go get the coal up there in the other mine, too. The one that leads up to the Marsh Ridge. Marsh Ridge is probably... Actually, thinking about it, Marsh Ridge will probably be a really good place to live as well. Because there's lots of bunnies up there. Now, there are bunnies and wolves near the forge. And there's also deer down near that forge. So you could probably run some deer into the wolves. Or attract the wolves to the deer, one way or the other. And get some free meat that way. The biggest problem you're going to have is matches, though. That's going to be your biggest problem. Usually, if you're lucky, you get 1 box of matches in Forlorn Muskeg. So that's literally like, if you got 1 match, that's less than, that's like 1 match every 4 days or so. Every 4 or 5 days. And that is not a lot. So if you do get that, you're going to want to make, did get matches at High Blood? Okay. You're going to want to make a fire and try to keep it going as long as you can. You're going to want to keep that fire burning as long as you can. Now, your first fire, you probably won't be able to do that with. You'll make your first fire, and then you'll need to, make a bunch of, I'd make a ton of water on it, and then I would just start collecting tons and tons of wood. And then try to, you got lots of cattails, so there's the good thing. You got lots of cattails to collect, so you can collect a lot of cattails and live that way for a while. And you'll probably want to go up and try to get some rabbits, get their guts curing, so you can start making some reclaim, and you'll want to get some reclaimed wood from the forge, and not use it for firewood, but actually keep it to make rabbit traps with. Now, I'm not sure. I don't know if you can fish in. I think you can fish in Forlorn Muskeg. It's going to be a pretty tricky thing, though. You're probably going to be better off using fish traps if you're going to try to fish in Forlorn Muskeg. But yeah, that would be a rough start. A really rough start. The main thing is just the matches, and you're going to be cold 99.9% of the time, because there's not a lot of there's no bedroll that I know of in Forlorn Muskeg. So you're gonna have to either make snow shelters, which there's not a lot of cloth. Yeah, that's gonna be a rough road to hoe, bro. Now, there is a pre-made snow shelter in Forlorn Muskeg somewhere. If you get to it early enough, you may be able to utilize it. But then again, it's out in the weather. So if you get a lot of storms and stuff, that's gonna that's just gonna be rough. That's gonna be tough, real tough. Yeah, the main thing is just no bedroll, and basically the only beds in the place that are pre-made, I believe, is the bed up at the Trapper's Cabin, or not Trapper's Cabin, but at the Forge, and then there's that one in the inside of the bunker. I mean, at least you have one inside the bunker, I guess, but still. Please don't fill it up. Please don't fill it up. Oh my god, it filled it up. Okay, well. That sucks. 200 liters too much. Okay, so I'm going to jump over to this. 200 liters too much. That's okay. That's all right. It's fine. We're just going to set this right to here. Have him just go up there. And then we are going to take our juicy little booty over here to the canola field. Your bunker is home. It's not a bad choice. It's got a lot of stuff right by it there, so. The bunker has a lot of good stuff by it, so that's not a bad place to hole up. You will want to travel up to Marsh Ridge, though. You'll want to explore the entire place, but there's not a lot of stuff in that zone. That's the biggest problem. There's a lot of snow and a lot of cold, and that's about it. Oh, this is a tricky little way to get down to this field. Holy crud. Oh, that's not good. Let's get back on the road here. God, I can't. There we go. Jeez Louise. Oh, jeez. And now I'm hitting the cliff. Now I'm hitting the cliff. Good God. Somebody didn't learn to drive today. Somebody should not have been given a driver's license. That's all I can say. No clothes, no tools, yeah. Now, you may be able to find a hacksaw in the, there's a cave. The one there above the bear, that's sort of over there by the the cave that's over there by the bear that's by the train tracks. That one can sometimes have a hacksaw in it, so you may be able to find a hacksaw there. There we go. I wanted the grain door. $98, $99. Oh, we're gonna be keeping like 7,000 grain. Oh, look at that. Yeah, with our 20-some hundred that we have, yeah, we're gonna be keeping a bunch. All right, let's see where we need to go now. All right, we need to go connect up with our harvester. Get the rest of the oats off of him. All right, you guys are all being nice and polite to each other. That's fine and dandy. Hey, Blur. Hello, hello. How are you? They do have emotes on YouTube now. There are. I would just forewarn you all, Blur. It's weird. The mods, the modding on YouTube is strange. If you put too many emotes in channel at one time, it'll just time you out. It'll even time me out. It's very weird. YouTube is very strange. All right, we'll go get this last little niblet of grain out of here. There's like 200 liters. There we go. Perfect. Now we gotta drive that grain up to our house, which is a long ways away. Which is totally fine. I'll get this guy back up on the road, and then he can drive it home. We got this little tiny canola field here to harvest. We only got a couple hours to do these harvests, though, and to get it delivered. We did finish that other contract, so we can finish that off. And right now we're just saving money up to buy a seeder. Actually, I think they want to go the other direction, don't they? I think they'll end up going this way. Shut that down. And then let's go out here and we will set our... We'll set this guy. Go all the way back up here to home. There we go. Okay, you're going? Where are you going? I have no idea where they're headed to, but I don't care. That's fine. Okay, I have no idea where they're headed to. That's so weird. Where are they going? I guess they just were turning around to get back on the road? So strange. So strange. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that tractor came up for sale, and so it was like, yeah, we gotta get that. Let's see what else is up there. A cultivator, a grass mower. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, this is a very small field. We might be able to pack everything into this one. We might be able to pack this whole field right into the harvester here, and then go deliver the grain with the harvester. I don't know. We'll have to see. Hello, little mist area. No, go this way. There we go. Let's go ahead and finish that contract off that we had. Bam, that one's going to get us 14 grand. Nice. That got us back up to $28,000. We only need about $70,000 to get our cedar that we want to get. And I'm kind of crossing my fingers and hoping that the cedar maybe goes on sale. I doubt it, but it'd be nice if it did. Those things never seem to go on sale, though. Although I guess there is a sort of cedar. Now it's a cultivator. Yeah, the cedar we want to get is... I'll show you here in a second. There's a specific cedar that I want, because the cedar that I want has a built-in fertilizer attached to it, so that we can not only seed, but we can fertilize at the same time. The one I'm looking at is this Argo here. And it also cultivates, you can plant without having to cultivate or plow beforehand. Now, plowing is still important if you do want to have the ability to, you know, create a new field. Pete is vicious with a 43 month resub. Thank you, Venus Vicious, for 43 months on the Twitch side. Appreciate that very, very much. I hope you're having a great day.
Vicious just resubscribed.
No till, environmentally friendly. There you go. Saying nothing, but hey, how you doing? Thank you, Venus Vicious. I appreciate that resub. Very, very kind of you to do. All right, let's check the progress of our tractor. Okay, he is almost up there, so we are going to switch to him real quick. Now, let's check our production lines here. So we have oats on us. So we got 6,000 oats there. We got a little bit of sorghum and wheat. Okay, so we got a little bit of sorghum and wheat still. I think I'm just gonna put the oats in the silo. We're just gonna put the oats in the silo for right now. We can always get them out later if we want to. All right. Let's go, and then we can take this guy back down there. I don't know if we're gonna need him or not, but it'd be nice if he was down there, just ready to pick stuff up if we needed him to. I'm gonna have him come all the way down to there, if he can. I don't know if he can though. He's not moving. He's not moving. He's blocked by an object. That's what I thought. No, they aren't. Okay, so he's not blocked by an object. Okay. It always says he's blocked by an object. It's like, no, he's not. There's nothing blocking him. It lies. Lies. Now, canola we cannot turn into wheat. So canola is one of those where we can't really do much with it. We do still have a little bit of all the flour stuff. We do need to re-water our greenhouses. We need to get a little more wood next month. August has been a very busy month for us, though. Very busy month. But a good month. Bought that brand new tractor. We got all these fields harvested up. They got us a whole bunch of oats and wheat and stuff that we can put into our grain mill to make more flour. Flour right now is just becoming another passive income for us. We do have the field up to the north that we are going to be. This field up here is field 36. We turned it into a rice field. We need to plant field 52. We need to get field 52 planted at some point. But that's going to be next month. Because next month is when we can plant the barley. I think next month's barley month, right? Yeah, I can plant the barley in September. I can't plant the long grain rice until April. So April's the earliest we can plant the long grain rice, but I want to plant. I've never done rice before. Rice is a brand new crop with this version of the game. So I'm kind of excited to be able to plant the long grain rice. Let's check on our vehicle here. Okay, for some reason he's negotiating the water now, no problem at all. Maybe it's just the combine doesn't like doing it, or maybe they updated the AI as well. That's another possibility. I know they have done some updates with the game, so there's a possibility that they fixed some of the bugs they were having, because for a while the AI did not like to go across the water at all. So maybe they fixed that. That would be fantastic if they have. Hey, Anna, just popping to say hello. I headed back to bed. I did like and share the stream as I always do. Anna, have a great one. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out. And thank you for liking and sharing the stream. Don't forget, boys and girls, if you are on the YouTube side, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps out in the algorithm. And leaving a comment and all that sort of stuff really helps as well. Even if you just leave a comment and say, hey, thanks so much for playing this, or I really hate you playing this, or you suck. I don't care. Just leave a comment. It'd be really nice. And I do read all my comments. I see them all, so your comment will not go unseen or unread. I will actually see it. Oh, I turned my auto drive off there for some reason. Autobots roll out. Here comes our little baby boy. Yeah, I don't usually like to go this late into the night, but we sort of have to do some night farming to finish these jobs up. All right, thanks again, Anna. I appreciate it. All right, there's our tractor right there. Yeah, see, they don't like to move on roads that they don't think they can get to. All right, we're just gonna switch over to him. Oh, he's like, he got stuck or something. There's a piece of hay, there's a piece of stuff right there. A piece of fluff right there or something. There we go. Get the sorghum put away in there, and then we should be able to just finish that up in a few more passes. I turn that tractor off just to save myself a little power. The lights don't matter, but the tractor running just wastes gas, so. Hopefully we'll be able to keep some of the canola, because canola, I think, becomes valuable in... really valuable in November. So it's already going up a little bit, but it's going to be really worth some money in November. So we'll hang on to it and sell it at its peak, because why not? We don't need to sell it right now. I mean, if worst comes to worst, we can choose to sell it, but we don't need to. Now, we have how many oats? We got 17,000 liters of oats now. That's nice. That's very, very nice. We got a lot of oats. We can sow all of them. They're wild, I tell you. Wild. How much do we have in barley? We got 20,000 liters of barley, 17,000 liters of oats, because you can see the oats sell for a lot more than barley does. Oats have a higher sell point, and they peak out in December as well. And barley peaks out in December, January. So, but barley, you tend to get more, you get more crop for your buck as well. Or more crop on the same amount of land. So barley, you get a bigger yield, but it doesn't pay off as well. Oats, you get a smaller yield, but you do get more per 1,000 liters than you get on the barley. I'm just gonna plant barley because it's coming up, and I want to get a crop in the ground. I want to have something to do. All right. Now, we will stop by the shop and get filled up with gas, get the tractor fixed up as well, or the combine fixed up as well, because we do need to get it in decent shape. And then we need to see where we need to take this canola and deliver it to. I did a little bumpity bump there just to get this thing turned just a little bit. Hopefully I can back up over this. There we go. All right, where do we need to take this to? Oh, we just need to take it across the river. Easy enough. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's get it back onto the road here. These little back roads kind of confuse him sometimes. So we'll get him back on the main road, and then he can head over to the... Whoa! Then he can head over where we need to drop it off. It's going over to the oil factory. Mappy boo. Alright, so I need to take you and have you come over to there. Alright, that's our last harvest we're doing. We're gonna go get our stuff fixed up here, take our combine back home, along with the header for it. We need to get gassed up as well. And then we can speed time up and get it into September. And September's going to be a big month for us. Well, every month's a big month for us, but September's going to be a big month because we're going to be planting our own crop for the very first time. I'm super excited about it. Now, I'm curious to see what happens with that area that we do not have. There's an area of damage on field 52, and I'm curious whether we're going to be able to plant on that or not without replowing. Now, supposedly the seeder that we're getting is going to make it so we don't have to plow, but I don't know if that requires it or not. All right, the canola guy is almost there. We'll get up here to fix up first, and then we'll go sit at the boat. Once we get to the boat, we'll switch over and do the canola up real quick, and then we'll switch back. And for those of you just coming in, this is the file that we started a while ago, but we've worked our way up from basically nothing. When we started, we had a little 88 horsepower tractor, we had a front mower, and we had a log hauler for the back of our tractor. We pulled into town with basically what's on the thumbnail on YouTube, and only $1,000 in our pocket. And we have not taken any loans. We aren't allowed to take any loans. We aren't allowed to do jobs that we don't own the equipment for. We have to own the... Whoa. Oh, that's a... Oh, that's not going to work. We have to own the equipment to do the job. So any job we do not own the equipment for, we can't do. And we can't hire anybody to do jobs for us. We have to do all the jobs ourselves. That's why you'll see us basically doing the jobs. Now, we can hire workers, since we have more vehicles now, to transport vehicles around like we've been doing. And we can hire them to use our vehicles on our property. So if we own the vehicles and they're working on our property, we can go ahead and use it. Oh, that's why. I was like, what is going on? Oh, we'll just sell it all. We'll just sell it all, make $900. It wasn't going to be that much canola. It was such a small field. The more I looked at it, I was like, yeah, that ain't going to be worth like saving for a month to get an extra $200. So those are sort of the basic rules. And we can lease equipment to use on our own property, but if we lease it, we can't have another worker use it. We have to be the ones using it if we lease it if we lease a piece to use it on our own property. We've now got to the point though where we have 2 tractors, so That is fantastic. I'm so excited by that. Okay, so let's put you... Okay, you go in there. Alright, you're filled up, so we're going to take you over here and get you all fixed up now. The Combine is one of those things you definitely want to keep fixed up as much as you can, because as it wears down and as the header wears down, it will not do as good a job. It won't pick up as much crop as it will if it's in high condition. So you definitely want to keep that repaired as much as you can, even more so than your tractor or any of your other equipment. Now we're going to speed time up so that we can get through to tomorrow. It's going to cost us a little bit in wages. Repair C. Repair. C. Repair. And that doesn't need to be repaired. Okay. See how much how much money our 2 windmills made this last month. Yeah, they only made 193 bucks. That sucks. Our windmills did not get a lot of money this last month. Oh well, what can you do? Some months the windmills get a lot of money, other months they don't get very much. Just depends on how windy it is. And this last month was pretty much not windy, so. All right, we had another special offer come up. Let's see what it is. I'm going to slow down time. Let's see what the special offer is. It's a forage wagon. Huh. Interesting. That's kind of a cool little piece of equipment. Little forage wagon for you. It picks up hay and straw and silage and stuff like that. So you can basically use it to transport your stuff around if you want to. Which I personally like baling myself. I know using the forage, basically the forage thing allows you to do it in a different way than bales. I kind of like baling myself. It's just kind of enjoyable. But if you want to go the route of a forage wagon, it does work really, really super well, because it just picks the product up and then you can just go sell it. You don't have to do it. Don't have to do any intermediary like job with the bale, you know, making bales and stuff. All right, let's just move some time along. It looks like that may be ready to go again. My tractor is dirty. Actually, my tractor and my trailer are dirty. Let's go do a little wash. All my stuff is like really dirty right now. My mowers are dirty, my tractors are dirty. Get the wheels here. Get my mower all cleaned up. Get my windrower all cleaned up here. Get my baler all cleaned up. Sort of get everything all cleaned up here. There we go. This makes it look nice. See, look how shiny our trailer is now. And see, if we get in the cab, it's not all nasty like it was. Actually, see out of the cab now. There we go. Looks like our grass is ready to mow again, too. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got on tap for this month. We definitely want to get our field planted. We want to get field 52 planted, which is going to take us a little while, because we're going to have to do that ourselves. Not that that's a bad thing. And I think my grass needs to be mowed. Is our grass ready, or is it still growing? Oh, it's ready to harvest. It is ready to harvest. Okay. That grass is ready to go. There's a new special offer that just came up as well. We'll check on our silage here too and see where that's at. It's going to be a busy day on the farm for sure. Let's go check our silage out here. We need to do a logging job as well. So we're down to 8,000 wood in there. Silage is at 79 and 80%. So that should hopefully be done close to the end of today. I think we get on the mowing and that stuff early today. And that means it'll get done faster for us. Or the silage will mature quicker. All right, let's get the mower. Let's get the mower out here. And we'll set him to work on that right now. All right. Get him over here and go H. There we go. Get him started on that. And then we can go ahead and get started on... Do I want to do the seeding right now? I think so. I think we do. Do I want to see if I could actually buy the seeder, though, first? Let's see what jobs are out there, too. Let's just check. Oh, I completed that. So let's collect that. And then let's see what's out there. Cultivating. There's the deadwood job. There's only 6 trees right there. That would be super easy to do. We could take all 6. Harvesting. There's a green bean, carrots and green bean. We've got some hoeing, some mowing, some plowing, rock removal, some spraying, stone picking, weeding. Yeah, there's really not a lot of jobs I want to do out there right now. Yeah, there's really not a lot of jobs. I'll take this because we're gonna need to do it. So we'll need to do that job. That's over near field 86 and 91, which is right down here. So we'll just have to go. We'll have to go down and cross the ferry, or we can just cross the ferry. Yeah, probably be easier to cross the ferry here and just go that way. Okay, so he's doing a little mowing job there. Let's see what we have in monies that we could transfer out. So we got some oyster mushrooms. We got the oats. They're up to 15,000. They go up to 17,000. The barley will max out at 13 grand. Those will max out at 20. So yeah, that's a significant amount more that we'll have from that. Just for waiting. And let's see, we got the grass there. That is being fermented into silage. Maybe I should... You know what? Let's go sell some stuff. Let's go sell some lettuce. I ain't waiting till peak season to sell it, so... We'll go sell some lettuce and some mushrooms. Because why not? Get those strapped in. Strap in. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Yeah, the lettuce and mushroom. Whoa, the lettuce and mushrooms are just kind of like our, it's kind of our moneymaker crop. We just make them and we sell them. And yeah, we could wait. We could wait till a peak season and turn it all in, but we need the money. We need the money to buy that cedar. I really don't want. I really don't want to lease the cedar if I can help it, but. I guess we could just lease it. I just hate the idea of leasing stuff. I did lease the lime, the machine to do the liming, because it was like, well, if I'm gonna have to lime, I only have to do it once, so we're just gonna lease it and be done with it. Those strapped in. Strap in. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Let's go ahead and move you over here. There you go. So that's what? Oh, shoot. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This will be 12. Oh, there's no lettuce over there. Okay. So there's no lettuce over there. That's our last lettuce right there. So let's grab our mushrooms. We'll put those on here too. Then we'll go over and see if we got some flour as well that we can sell. Oh, what the heck's going on here? Stay on there. Stay on. Stay on. You're good. Everything's good. Oh my god, my mushrooms are falling everywhere. Okay, he's just doing his job there. That's great. Look at those tubs of mushrooms. Those are our oyster mushrooms, man. Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. Put you down, pick you up. There we go. Never gonna let you down. I think we have another mushroom over here. Yep, we sure do. See about getting a couple flowers here if we can. Now we are gonna have to restock our flour here soon as well, because I think we're getting a little low. Yeah, we're getting a little low on the wheat and the barley. We're getting a little low on the sorghum, but that's all right. It should be okay. We have a lot of oats and barley in our silo. I just didn't want to put them in here right now, because once you put them in your grain silo, they're there for good. There's no retrieving them once they're put in there. That's a one-way trip. Your silo you can get stuff in and out of if you want to, but once it's actually in your grain mill, it's there forever. Oh, that's gonna be, I don't know. Let's guess. I think it'll probably be about maybe, I want to say 22,000, maybe $22,000. I'm hoping for at least 20, but I'm hoping we could maybe get up to 22. Oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to mow this field as well. There we go. I'm hoping for maybe 22. Cross our fingers. We got 11,000 liters of lettuce, 4,000 liters of mushrooms, and 3,000 liters of flour. We'll see what happens. Like I said, at least if we can get 20 grand, I'd be happy. $27,000. Oh my God. Okay, now I'm very happy. 27,628. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. We might just want to wait for the silage to get done, and then we can do this. We can get the silage going. That's another 20-some grand. That would buy us our cedar, and then we could use our own cedar. We wouldn't have to lease it. And a cedar is a good long-term investment for us. That's something we're going to be able to use for a long time down the road. Oh, I like that quite a bit. All right, we're going to take this over. We're gonna mow the whole damn thing. We're gonna get our extra grass out of this. Definitely a little bit weaker of a tractor than our own tractor, than our big tractor for sure. We're going less of a speed with this one than we were with the big one. But that's all right. I think it might have to do with horsepower. Although I don't think these things take that much horsepower. We do need to fix this tractor up, though. We need to take it over there and get it fixed up a little bit. This tractor is hurting on the old department of repair. Damn bushes. Yeah, maybe I'll swap this one with the other tractor for the windrowing on this field. Yeah, this tractor is rather underwhelming as far as power goes. Yeah, rip the roadside. Hey, Hadrian, how you doing, buddy? So, Hadrian, I just started a brand new Detroit Become Human on Sunday. It's been pretty fun so far. Been pretty fun so far. Doing a few things differently this time. We forced Carr to not get the gun. Todd is still around. I want to see if I can get the super secret ending with Todd. You know the one I'm talking about. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it off or not, but I want to see if we can. And I had a fight with Todd like I've never had before. Because I didn't have the gun, I stood my ground in the bedroom, we fought with him, then he chased us downstairs, and we fought with him downstairs to get out the back door. It was pretty freaking wild. It was different than I've ever done before with it, so. I was like, oh God, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? It was crazy. But it was a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun. But yeah, just started that up on Sunday. Started my new 50 days in every zone challenge on Saturday. We're going to be continuing that tomorrow, so that should be fun. How are your computer things going? Have you got your rig back up and going? Your 4090s finally is working? Nice. Excellent. That is great, great news. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, I was looking at it the other day. I was on YouTube and I was scrolling through and I was like, I wonder if Hadrian's posted anything lately. So I went on your thing and I was like, oh my God, it's been like a month. Holy crap. Like, how can it have been so long? It seems like just yesterday. At least 2 weeks shipping time, yeah. Was it being shipped to you by Daddy Bezos, or... excuse you, sir. I'm coming through here. You just wait your turn. Be patient. Wait your turn. I don't need the back anymore. We'll just put that up. Get the front rolling here. That little swath there. Okay, let's turn this off. We'll drop it. And we'll drop it. We gotta swap her out here, baby. Time to swap it out. There we go. Alright, let's get this. Oh, I missed the spot. I missed the spot. I hate it when you miss the spot. There we go. We'll get this done, then we'll set a worker to do the cutting on this field while we windrow that other area around there. Oh, I need to get this last little part right here, too. This last little niblet. Well, I'm just glad, Hadrian, that you finally got it and everything's working good for you. It seems like it took forever, doesn't it? Seems like it freaking took forever. Hell yeah, incoming, by the way. Incoming what? Alright, he's gonna do his stuff there. I'm gonna grab this. Incoming videos? I hope. Incoming videos, that'd be awesome. I cannot wait for your videos to arrive. Because that would be fabuloso. Not videos. Another gen? Hey! That's what Hadrian was talking about. Hadrian was saying there was something incoming. I thought he was talking about videos from him. Another gen. Welcome in to you and all your lovelies. I hope you had a fabulous stream today.
No power in the verse.
Let me tell you, it is a raiding party. Let's see if my my Twitch clip thing is working today. It may not be. It may not be. We'll see. We'll see if it is. But let's give a shout out to another gen. You just finished Tales tonight. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, it didn't shout out yet. Hold up. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's broken still. God dang it. Well, everybody go over and give another gen a follow. I gotta figure out why Twitch Clips is not working anymore. Probably something wrong with it. So you just finished up Tales tonight. That is very cool. Teamwork makes the teamwork makes the dream work. DreamWorks makes the team works? I don't think so. All right, we'll get a nice corn row, a nice row here, a nice headland row of grass. There we go. How's the farming going? Going pretty good, actually. We just invested in this small little Kloss tractor that we just got, and I'm very happy with. It's our newest addition to the family. It's just a medium-sized tractor, so it's not super powerful, but it does a really good job getting stuff mowed up and getting stuff done on the farm, and it allows us to do a few other activities as well. Right now, we're just trying to save up to get our... oh, this guy's going to interfere, isn't he? Let's lift these up and go and get out of his way. Going to get out of his way, and we're going to take out more road signs. More roadsides down, roadsides down. All right, he's just doing that little area there. That's fine. That's fine and dandy. You do that. You do you, buddy. You do you. But yeah, we just got this new tractor. I'm very happy with it. It was used. It was on sale. So it was only about half the price. I think it was like 57% off. So it was a good deal because we're broke, as a joke. We've been straight, you know, this is sort of my slow play run because we started with nothing except 3 pieces of equipment and $1,000, and we've been slowly but surely building ourselves up to an empire. So it's definitely been a fun one to do. It's definitely different than what I usually do, because usually the way I look at Farm Sim, there's a couple ways you can play Farm Sim. You can either play it as a farm manager or as a farmer yourself. And usually I go down the route of manager. I usually manage it more than anything. So for me, managing is usually the route I go. Oh my goodness, Cake Pirate! Thank you, Cake Pirate, for the 40 months. Well, you can't wait to pay with me. I like how the AI was full and ready to play Tractor Chicken with you. Oh yeah.
Cag Pirate just resubscribed for
He would have, you know,
We
he would have
eat.
stopped, but yeah, he was ready. He was ready for some. He was ready for some chicken. He would have stopped, but he was ready to do it. He was ready to go for it. Oh, State of Decay 3, yes, yes, yes! I can't wait either. That'll be so much fun. When it gets released, of course. When it's finally released. Oh, I'll let Hadrian drive. I'm a crappy driver, so. Have they actually put out a release date for it yet? And Black Frost. I was actually asked about that the other day in chat. Somebody was saying, are you gonna collab with anybody who wants, you know, any other content creators to play Black Frost? And I was like, probably. We'll see. It depends on, you know, it depends on how good the multiplayer is. I mean, the multiplayer could be shite. You know, you never know. I don't think it will be, but it could be. Yeah, I think the advantage that Hinterland has over them is that Hinterland has a strong single player game already, and the biggest problem I usually find with a lot of multiplayer, and I was trying to explain this in chat, is that a lot of times multiplayer seems like a throwaway single player, I mean, is that single player sometimes feels like a throwaway that they added at the end of the game at development time as oh, well, we'll let people play solo, but we really want them to play multiplayer, so that's going to be our main focus. And so it's like solo play kind of just gets a short shrift at the very end and usually isn't fleshed out really well. But Long Dark is sort of the other way around. Solo play is what they're all about, and so I have a feeling their multiplayer is going to be, you know, way better. And because because the solo play will be as good as the multiplayer, I guess is what I'm trying to say. God, my brain is mush today. I did a 10-hour shift last night, so I'm really tired. But I think Hinterland will have a little bit up on some of the companies because they'll have a solid solo play as well as multiplayer. Is what I was trying to express there. A lot of times companies will make a multiplayer and a solo play game, and the solo play will kind of suck. Because you can tell the game was specifically designed to be multiplayer. And they're just like, yeah, we'll let people play by themselves as well. It just isn't what we wanted. It's not our ideal of what we want the game to be. Which I get, because multiplayer is that's the meta these days. You know, everybody wants to play with their buddies, which is totally cool. It just leaves some of us out in the dark. Or in this case, out in the Black Frost. Alright, there we go. That's all dunny. Nice, nicey nice. Yeah, I'm excited for Black Frost. I think it'll be really good. I think they'll do a fantastic job with it. But right now they need to concentrate on fixing the damn bugs in the game and getting Chapter 5 out. Those are the two most important things they need to deal with right now. Everything else at this point is kind of secondary to that. Get the bugs fixed, most importantly, and get Chapter 5 out. and then Black Frost can start getting worked on. Then you can make your main focus Black Frost. There's just a lot of problems with the game right now, so a lot of problems with it. So hopefully they'll get that figured out and get it done here soon. I know there's quite a few upset people. And believe me, I see them in chat all the time. I get first-hand knowledge of that because I get to see them in chat all the time going, have they released an update yet? Have they done anything yet? Have they shown any sort of differentiation between Long Dark and Black Frost yet? And, you know, other than that teaser trailer they put out, we haven't really seen that much of it. We have not really seen that much of Black Frost yet. So yeah, the teaser trailer's pretty much all that we've seen of it at the moment. Which I think, honestly, they just put that out because they you know, they knew it was sort of time to get that out. And I'm glad they did, because they needed to kind of give everybody an idea of what was going on and sort of, you know, get some information out there for us, because it's been a while. Oh yeah, if there was an announcement text, I didn't see that. No, I saw the announcement text. They were talking about how it's gonna have different. It's gonna be more. I believe it was gonna be more story oriented, but we'll see. Yeah, time management in a multiplayer game is definitely different. You know, it's like, how is that? Is everything going to be in real time then? Are all cooking items going to be in real time? You know, because that's a big component, like you said. That's a big component of Long Dark. You'll break it down from what you remember. Oh, thank you. Good. You break it down. You do a breakdown for me. While I bale up my grass here. Gotta get my grass baled, man. We got grass to bale, buddy. Well, I thought the urban environment, I thought that was just like the first zone they were talking about. Customizable characters progression system called Perma-Life. Okay. Alright, we're going back. We're gonna make this one. Oh, there went a road sign. There went a road sign. Oh my god, and then it disconnected from the channels. Look what you did, Hadrian. Look what you did. Now it disconnected from the channels. Hold on a second. Let me refresh refresh that there. You broke the bot. Broke the bot. 2 to 4 multiplayer with environment traversal, Splinter Cell like giving someone a boost. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is like Hinterland's never let me down as far as like the final product's always been really solid. Do they have problems along the way? Yes, they do. And most of it comes down to communication and over-promising and under-delivering sometimes. They always deliver eventually, but their time frame is not always exactly what people either want or are hoping for. And that's always been a frustration with them. Is, you know, Tales was supposed to be a 1-year project, and instead 2 years later we finally finished up with Tales. So it definitely the timeliness is not always their best thing. They are not the best with timeliness sometimes. Or most of the time. But they do try. They do give it a good solid shot. Base building, lumberjackery. Lumberjackery? That sounds like jackassery to me. Psychological factors as well. That could be interesting. Yeah, I heard there will be NPCs in it, which I'm kind of mixed. I kind of have mixed feelings about that. I'm not a big fan of NPCs in it, but, you know, I get it. So it's basically going to be like Fallout. There'll be Fallout shelter. There'll be Fallout shelters as well. There'll be vaults. They'll have vault tech. Alright, let's get some bales going, baby. Oh, is the bale counter reset? Bale counter's not reset. 35 is what we had last time. Let's reset it here. But it'll feel more like State of Decay 2. That's pretty cool, though. I mean, I think whatever it is, I think it'll be a good, solid project. I think it'll be good. They just kind of got to get the particulars worked out, and, you know. What if certain sounds of tractor scares off wildlife and human enemies? That's possible. You never know. Woo! Excuse me. How you doing, Monado Blade? All right, let's get that there. Swing around here. Gunshots bring in humans. Yeah, I don't know with the whole NPC thing. I hope there's not like, I hope it's not like fighting. I don't know. If there's like fighting and stuff, that may be, I don't know if I'll be into that or not. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, long dark combat has never been great. Let's just put it that way. There's like, it's not like we have combat in the game per se, other than, you know, we have wolves and bears and stuff, but it's not like we have shooting matches with them or anything like that. Tasking NPCs, crafters would be a way of altering time management flow, possibly. That's not outside the realm of possibility. I mean, at this point, nothing's outside the realm of possibility. They could do basically anything they want to with the game. And I'm here for it. And I'm here for it, too. I mean, what we saw, though, initially is just pretty much that's just kind of a, I don't know, a artist's rendition of what's coming, I guess. So it's sort of like an artistic interpretation of what's coming, I think, more than anything. I don't think we should put too much emphasis on what it looked like, because I have a feeling it's not going to be. There'll be elements of it in the game, but I don't think I don't think it's gameplay accurate. Let's just put it that way. That was not gameplay footage. That was a cinematic. So you know, it's going to have a similar taste and stuff. You're pretty sure it was 100% gameplay accurate? I don't know. I mean, I've seen cinematics that look really good, and then I get into the game, and it's like, this doesn't look like the cinematic. We'll see. We'll see in what, 2026? Did I play Forest or Sons of the Forest? I played the Forest a little bit. It was a pretty boring game. It was a horror survival simulator. I was not a big fan of the Forest. I never played Sons of the Forest because I never played the Forest when it first came out. I don't like psychological thriller type games anyway. Those kind of horror type elements just don't really interest me that much. Yeah, I'm not big into those. And really the Forest, it just felt kind of dated. It was kind of clunky in my opinion. I mean, it was an interesting game, don't get me wrong, but it just, I enjoyed listening to the music and chopping trees down. That was kind of fun. There's screenshots on Steam. Okay, well, then I'm wrong. That's totally cool. I'm wrong most of the time. Then why are people asking me to speculate if there's stuff on there already? So pictures are different stages of development. That would, of course, Hadrian, require me to go on Steam. That would require me to go on Steam and actually look at stuff. You think I'm actually going to do that? I'm lucky to even be here streaming today after my 10-hour slugfest last night. Oh, I only woke up about 3 hours ago. My tractor's car alarm is going off. Yes. Yeah, it's fine. Everything at Amazon's at 5-hour shifts. I did 2 5s back to back last night. There's some screenshots of gameplay, but the video is completely cinematic. Well, that's what I was talking about. Is the video? I wasn't talking about like screenshots on Steam. I was talking about the video. So the video is just a cinematic, right? Am I feeling okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. You know, I just gotta get. I gotta get my beauty sleep. Not that it helps me in that way, but I gotta get my beauty sleep. I think I briefly looked at the Steam page when I went on there just to like, you know, basically wishlist the game. Because I want, you know, I wanted to wishlist it right away. And it's not my tractor that's beeping at me, it's the trailer I have behind it. When it gets close to 90, when it gets close to 100%, it beeps at me. And it's like, it's almost full, sucker! And then I have to stop and, you know, empty it out. Yeah, I'll have to go look at those pictures on Steam then, because yeah, I didn't really go on Steam. I watched the cinematic trailer a couple times, but I didn't actually go on Steam and check it out, so. Okay, I like, though, that they're keeping the aesthetic from the original game. That's good. I like that it still looks like a watercolor. I see what you're talking about, Hadrian, the pictures. Like, not the actual... Oh, I like the new look of the lantern. That's kind of nice. Definitely the graphics look way better. Yeah, the pictures give you more depth. Yes, they definitely do. They definitely do. I see what you're talking about there, Hadrian. Totally different than the cinematic stuff. I was mainly just looking at the cinematic, like the guy chopping the tree down and stuff. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, but that's not what the gameplay is going to look like, so... But it is good to see some early gameplay photos up there as well. And I don't know if that's just from them maybe demoing it, or I don't know what that's from. From them maybe just like early work on the game, I guess. The trailer looks very similar to the snippets. It does look very similar, yes. It does look very similar. I am glad, I will say I'm glad that it looks like they've kept, like, the style. Because, I mean, that's very Long Dark, is that style there. Oh, talk to me about Goonies. I'm gonna have to be upgrading my graphics card here sometime soon too. I'm still running on a 3080 Ti card, and as we saw with Horde Night the other night on 7 Days to Die, it was tanking my card pretty heavy. My card was suffering. Long Dark is really dated. The community ain't ready for it. We ain't ready for this. Are y'all ready for this? Dun 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 dun. Some animations mean some custom things like garages opening. Maybe that was only for the trailer, but using assets that look the same in game. Yes, yes. That is very true. I'm running a 1080 Ti. I usually just run stuff on the lower end of the graphics spectrum. Fair enough. Even 3080 Ti's are becoming outdated at this point. Everybody's going to the 4090s and where they got a 5030 and all this other stuff coming out now. I don't keep up on it, so. You know, honestly, Hadrian, I'll be happy with whatever they put out. Whether it looks like it or it looks completely different. Accumulate new risks and fears for your survivals as you move through a world and succumb to various hazards. Face your fears, overcome their downsides, and strengthen your survivor's story in the world. That sounds cool. I'm still pissed about him getting rid of the Cougar badge. I'm still mad about them getting rid of the Cougar badge. That just was rude. You made me read. Yeah, you know me and reading, me and reading don't go along so well. Yeah, well, like I had said all along, the Cougar was a lose-lose proposition for him. It was a lose-lose. And taking it out of the game even made it more of a lose-lose. And it still needs to be reworked. It still needs to be reworked. Having 3 Cougars spawn in the game is in a zone, and just having the Cougar be persistent in zones forever until you kill it, and then it's gone for what, a day, 2 days, and then it respawns. That's just I don't know. I said it before, the Cougar rework almost seems like an FU to the community. It just does. That's how it kind of comes across. And maybe I'm misreading it and just reading too much into it, but it just kind of seems that way to me. It just does. It does. The thing about the Cougar that hurts, that kind of just annoys me more than anything, is that if you want to play with him on, you basically, it takes away a lot from the exploration end of the game, because you can't avoid the Cougar. Every other animal in the game you can avoid if you actively are trying to avoid them. You can avoid them. You can work your way around them. There's no places that are off limits to you because of an animal. with the cougar, that area is literally off limits to you. If you enter that area, he just knows you're there and he will just automatically attack you. And yeah, you can argue the moose has the same sort of mechanic, but you can sneak around the moose. You can easily sneak around the moose. You can scare the moose away. There's ways to passively deal with the moose besides killing it. And with the cougar, there's no other option. It just in my mind, and the moose does despawn. Yeah, that is true. And the moose, and once you attack the moose, 2 other moose don't spawn onto the map as well. Which I just don't get the logic there. Once you attack the cougar, 2 more cougars spawn onto the map. It's like, huh? Wait a second. I mean, they will eventually despawn. We saw that they despawned. But, yeah, that just, I was like going, huh? How does that exactly... What, they send out a... They send out an email to their buddies and go, "Hey, we were just attacked over here. You gotta retaliate. I need all of my brothers to spawn onto the map." Well, okay. I don't know. It's probably a controversial take. But that's my hot take on the cougar. I'm not a fan of it. I'm actually more of a fan of the original version of the cougar. I think the original version of the cougar was a good idea. It just needed a little tweaking. It just needed to be tweaked a little bit. Maybe give you a little time beforehand to see it. Maybe give you a little time afterwards to see it. Maybe make the injuries a little less punishing. The laceration punishment is just horrible. I mean, that one is just crazy. You get lacerated by a cougar, you're probably going to die if you aren't paying like super duper close attention to every 6 hours. I think you start bleeding again, so you need just a crap ton of bandages, and then maybe you'll survive. Yeah, we're into year 4 now. We're finally getting up there, Black Point. We're finally getting our farm. We actually have we turned one of our fields into a rice field. So come April of next year, we're gonna plant some rice. Rise. You recommend new farmer or start from scratch? I personally like just starting from nothing, but it does slow. It's more if you want the game to be quick or slow. With this guy, I bought 3 pieces of equipment and it had $1,000 in my pocket to start the game, so I didn't buy any property or anything like that. And so I basically gave myself 100 grand. And I bought a tractor, a small little 88 horsepower tractor, a front mower, and a logging truck. And that's all I started with. And it was a lot of fun. And, here we are 4 years later. We own 2 tractors now. We own a medium and a large tractor. We own the combine over there. We have a couple fields here that we bought. So, we've done pretty well for ourselves in our time. But I would recommend, if you're looking to play the long game, use workers as little as you can, because like I said, there's 2 ways to kind of play the game. One is as a farm manager, the other is as a farmer. And so, most of us play as the farm manager. That's how I usually play, as farm manager. I hire people to do everything. I got workers doing all the little bitty stuff. I do a few things here and there, but my workers do 90% of the work. I have them do contract jobs for me and stuff like that. But as a farmer, you can have a lot of fun with it and make the game even last long. Yeah, look at this little medium tractor compared to that one. Look at the size difference. This one's got a little tractor envy there. Got a little tractor envy. He's sad because he's such a small little baby. All right, let's get this sucker parked. So yeah, as a farmer, you'll want to start with a limited amount of equipment. Don't start yourself off with any land. and then just start doing jobs for people, and then start looking, you know, see where you want to build your first farm. I do recommend, you know, good passive income is always nice. So once you do get a piece of land, a nice windmill is a good way to make some passive income. A couple greenhouses are always good. I tried the mushroom house out as well, which has been a lot of fun. You're doing Sri Lanka for the map? Sri Lanka's a fun map. I have a file right now on Sri Lanka, as a matter of fact. We are going to go get some dead wood though. We do need to fill up our... Let's check our grain mill. All right, we still got oats, barley, sorghum, and wheat. We don't have a lot of the sorghum, but we can't get any more of that. That was from a contract job. Water's fine there for the moment, and there and there. Sawmill's down to 7,000, so yeah, we need to go grab some more wood, but we'll do that in a second. There we go. I got the auto loader because I just hate picking stuff up. Mr. Pickleweave, how you doing? I just hate picking them up by hand. So I got an auto load trailer mod and just got the auto loader. I was like, yeah, we're just gonna auto load them. I don't care. And if somebody doesn't like it, too bad. I'm doing just fine. Turn you off. And let's fasten those belts. I'm doing actually Jim Dandy. I can send that guy over. Now, one thing I also did as well, Black Point, is I went ahead and I don't allow myself to do any jobs that I didn't own equipment for. Which did slow it down quite a bit. Made me do a lot of repetitive jobs, which can get kind of boring, so you may not want to do that. But I didn't do any jobs I didn't own equipment for, and I have to do the jobs. I can't hire those out to other people. So, and I didn't allow myself to take any loans either. If you don't allow yourselves any loans, it's gonna take a while to get anywhere. Just because it's a lot of work. All right, we want to travel right down to... Can I get down to that parking lot there? There, I think we can get to it. Oh, nope, it says it's unreachable. Of course it does. The only problem with the AI is that unless you park them on a road, they'll be like, oh, that place is unreachable. Really? Still telling me it's unreachable. Can I get down to here? Are you gonna move, buddy? You gonna do anything? You gonna go? I don't think there's anybody in the tractor. Okay, now they finally went. Okay, they're headed off. Okay, they're doing their thing. Yay. Wow. Well, you know, Gasbeard, I sort of feel, for me, Wintermute is like the least of my excitement for the game. But I get people that want it. It's just, for me, it's not like the main thing that I look forward to. Because really, for me, I like the survival aspects. Wintermute's fine and everything, but it's a one and done for me. It's a one and done for me. No, Star Citizen, I'm $2,500 into it? What? How much does Star Citizen cost? How can you be $2,500 into Star Citizen? Holy crap! I mean, I have heard it called Store Citizen before. Now, is Star Citizen done? Have they finished the game yet? Because I've heard about Star Citizen before. Have they finished that one at all yet or not? Or is it still kind of being developed too? You can play Star Citizen and only ever pay the $40 starter pack, then buy everything in game. So you have to buy things in game with real money? Oh, I'm out. I'm out. If I want to buy stuff with real money, I'll do that in real life. Star Citizen has another 10 years of development at least. Oh my god. Yeah, I spent enough money in real life on other stuff. Well, Star Citizen isn't a pay to win, though, is it? You just pay to get more stuff, right? What does buy in game normally mean? Well, I mean, like with EverQuest, you could buy stuff in game, but it was just like you could get you know, different outfits, or you could, you know, level up to level 80 right away. Or is it more of a pay-to-win type thing? Or is it just pay to have better stuff? Is it stuff that actually matters in-game that you're buying? Or is it stuff that... Is it like expansions? I honestly don't know. That's why I'm asking. Is it like more content that you're buying? Or is it just stuff that you're buying in-game? Doink. Think more critically? Oh god, you want me to think critically? Hadrian, help me, I can't think critically. Hadrian's like, oh god, here he goes. He's gonna have to go read something now. My understanding that no extra money is needed, but if willing you to pay, you are set up with nice ships and gear. Oh, okay. So it does give you better gear. Interesting. Well, I mean, since they're still developing it, I guess they can, you know, be just like, hey, this is our sort of way of fundraising it. I mean, nobody... That's the thing is, you know, people are always upset at, like, pay to win or pay to play type things. But, you know, honestly, nobody's holding a gun to anybody's head. Nobody's holding a gun to anybody's head to spend any money on anything. You know? You can buy whatever you want. It's your money. You've worked hard for it. If you want to pay money to play a game and you want to pay a lot of money, that's fine. If you don't want to pay very much, that's your choice too. I mean, there's games I've paid, you know, I've paid extra in before. You know, or I'll buy a DLC or, you know, something like that. Or, you know, if it's like one of those quote-unquote free-to-play games, if I'm really enjoying myself, maybe I'll buy like a $5 thing or something. You know, I'll buy something in-game just to support the creator. Or, you know, I'll watch some ads to get some free gold or something. Yeah, those ones I don't like. The ones that bug you all the time with game ads. Now, I don't mind if like, you know, if like something comes on screen and says, hey, would you like to watch an ad? If you do, we'll give you something. And I'm like, nah, that's fine. And then it just goes away. You know, and or if I go, you know, hey, I need a little extra gold today, or I need a little extra, you know, whatever the in-game currency is. Read what type of stuff, throwing your own twists and slants based on other companies' sales methods. Buy in game, same like you do with Farm Sim when you go to the store. Buy in game. Same like you do in Farm Sim when you go into the store. Oh, so you just buy stuff in game. Oh. So So do you go into the store? Do you buy this sort of stuff with real money then? I don't know anything about this. That's why I'm asking. I'm not upset one way or the other about it. So you buy stuff in a store, much like you do in Farm Sim, but stuff I buy in Farm Sim doesn't cost me extra money. But they put out is the stuff they sell in the store like part of DLC? Like you buy a DLC and it gives you extra equipment and stuff like that? Sort of like how you can buy the Macron DLC for Farm Sim, and it'll give you different equipment that you can get in game. You can earn in-game currency in the game, then you spend it in ITR. What's ITR? Okay, so you earn it. You earn in-game currency. Well, then, so you spent a lot on Star Citizen just supporting the game. Then, is it just crowdfunded? Then it's just so you just are helping with the crowdfunding on it. Then you spend it. Okay, gotcha. Because I mean, I've heard stuff about Star Citizen before, but I've heard some negative, some positive, some people saying that you have to spend literally thousands of dollars just to get good stuff in it. And then other people are like, no, you can just play it and you can just get stuff in it. It sounds like you're saying you can just play it and get good stuff as well. You don't have to buy anything extra. But you could buy extra stuff and support the developers though if you wanted to, right? Yeah, I also went off the cliff there. So basically, you can skip the grind with using some real money and just get a few little goodies as you go along. And there's nothing wrong with that. Again, nobody's holding a gun to anybody's head to do anything, so if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. I mean, I've spent money on Farmville 2 just to get an extra animal, so, you know. I have quite a nice farm in Farmville 2. Hope I have some Rice Krispies to go with my marshmallows. I don't. I have no Rice Krispies. None whatsoever. You know how many years I was begging Long Dark to give us a DLC so I could spend money with them? I wanted a DLC from these guys for so bad for so long. And I'm glad they did it. It's kind of sad. It's kind of bittersweet though because we sort of know it's the last thing they're going to really... It's the last thing they're really going to do for Long Dark. I think, honestly, the DLC's been a ginormous headache for them. And I don't really see them going forward with another one for the game. But you never know. Maybe they will. Maybe I'm 100% wrong about that. Maybe they will give us another DLC. Oink, there we go. Alright. Oh, how far along are these? Oh, 90%, 91%. No, we will. Oh, these are going to be ready to go. These are going to be ready to go. That is sweet. So I'm just gonna park you. I'm just gonna sort of park you right here. Because why not? We'll just park you. There you go. You can just sit there. And we are over by our wood area here. Oh, I gotta start the engine. Gotta get a little wood here. Oh. Excuse you? I was driving here. Only ships and vehicles are sold, although they started selling personal weapons and armor this last year. But anything you spend real money on can be bought in game with game earnings. So it's not pay to win; it's pay to progress faster and support game development. Yeah. So that's sort of what I was thinking, is that it wasn't really pay to win. It was just more you pay to support the game, and you can progress a little bit faster with it. That's cool. You know, again, nobody's telling anybody that they have to buy anything in game. So if you want to, it helps everybody out. Okay, so we need to find some trees here. Are you one of the trees? You look like you'd be one of the trees, but you're not. You're sort of in the circle, though. You're in the circle of trust here, my friend. That's one of the trees there. I see that right now. That has to be one of them. Yep, I see the marking. I see the markings. Yeah, whose Prius was that? I have no idea, Lauren. Somebody's Prius was all over the place. Gonna get that log off the road right now. This will fill up our nice little woodshed here, nice and full. Oh! I'm sorry, Gasbeard. I'm so sorry, man. I forgot I have the John Deere outfit still on. Hold on a second. Let's fix that. I forgot I had that on still. Is the Kloss one okay? We'll go with the Kloss instead. Or we could be a city slicker farmer. Oh, I like that. I like that jacket. I like that Case IH sweatshirt. I think that's pretty cool looking. And it is summertime, so let's get a little just baseball hat on. Can I paint it? Select color. Select color. Oh, select color. There we go. There, I like that. Get out of that green and yellow. Hunting season started. I like you, and pants wise, yeah. Let's just go with those pants there. Actually, yeah, let's go with the Arbor ones. That's good. That's good. There we go. Now we're looking all stylish. I mean, we got to be protected out here in the wilderness still. Why are you rotating? What in the heck is going on here? Okay, you are doing some weird, wacky stuff. So we're just going to take you right over here and put you on the tractor. Or you can continue to do weird, wacky stuff if you really want to, but I don't really want you to. We're just going to put you right on there. There you go. I don't know why these trees are going. It's trees gone wild, boys and girls. Lumber gone wild. That's what it's all about. Oink. There we go. All right. Turn you off. There we go. All right. So for the other trees here, we got 6 trees total. I can swear to God. Oh, geez, that car was just, they were just going to hit me. They were just going to hit me. Is that one of them there that's kind of hidden inside this tree? No, it's not. Okay. There's one right here. That's nice. I'll just chop this into the road. We'll come get it in a second. I see another one right down the road here, too. See another one right down the road here. That's nice. I like it, like it. Alrighty. Good God, I can't see the forest for the trees in here. Oh, there's one right here. Perfect. We'll cut it sort of this away. Of course it fell into that. Let's kind of drag it back up to the road here. with the rest of our trees. There we go. I'm not abusing super strength. I never would. There we are. Okay, perfect. Oh, there's another one right here, too. Look at that. I saw another one right as we were coming up here. There's this mark right there. I think we only have one more after this. Yeah, we got one more after that. Okay. And it's right here. Sweet. Let's cut it this way. Really? That is not the direction I cut you. You're just going to be a pain in my butt, aren't you? Pain in my butt, thorn in my side. Usually find it's best just to grab it by the trunk and drag it out. Drag her out of the forest. Alright, so we got a whole bunch right here. Let's turn that off. Let's trim these suckers up. Trim them up, cut them up. Is that how I get my women? Grab it by the trunk, drag it out? I'm not going to answer that on the grounds it might incriminate me. Yeah, that's something that you don't answer just for legal reasons. It's just for legal reasons, no other reason. Alrighty-ighty. Probably don't have all the limbs off of them, but they'll have a majority of it. Get all these kind of lined up in a row here, then we can just cut them all at the same time. Bring the tractor around, load it all up. Every time I try delimbing, the whole damn tree disappears. Well, I found that when the, if I have super strength on, it will. So I gotta be careful and turn super strength off whenever I start delimbing, because if I have super strength on, it will definitely make the tree disappear. So definitely, if you're using super strength, make sure you turn it off before you start delimbing trees. I don't know why. It's just like a bug in the system. It basically just eliminates the whole tree. The tree just goes effity bye. So I've gotten a little used to that now. I still screwed up every once in a while though, where I will accidentally have super strength still turned on while I'm delimbing, and then all of a sudden the tree will disappear and I'll be like, ah, crap. So, just a word to the wise. Oh, we got a limb right there. So see, I gotta turn this off. I'll turn that off before we start delimbing. All right. Now we can turn that off, get our chainsaw out. Look at this logging we're doing. And we will try to keep some of these logs. We'll try our glitch if we can't fit them all. Can't fit them all in the theater, in the staging area. We'll try to glitch it into letting us keep the logs. It may or may not work. It seems to work like 50% of the time. And it seems to only work on some of the logs for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, that's good enough. But we'll see what happens. No guarantees, that's for damn sure. Yeah, I'm gonna pull around the other direction. This farmer won't mind us sitting in his field, right? Nah. He'll be totally okay with it. He'll be totally fine with us just sitting in his field for a while. Let's get these long pieces in there first. There we go. Even longer pieces, these ones here, because they'll sort of stick out on the back. Get those shoved in there. So they don't stack so well at the very end. There we go. In Mod Hub, there's a mod for timber cradles to store logs until you need them. Placement costs about 500 each. I've heard that if you put logs in there, they do not disappear when you close the contract. Oh, interesting. Okay. I will have to check that out. That's good to know, though. And that's just in the mod. That's just in the Mod Hub now. What is it? Just like a log cradle or something like that? Rock the cradle of logs. The cradle of logs. There we go. Get that down there. Try to get this as level as I possibly can. That'll allow us to get more of the logs on there in a much better fashion. Oh, probably one thing I should do before I do much else. Really? Seriously? Yeah, I had a feeling these big ones were going to be a problem. I should have locked him in first. I should have locked him in, baby. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna jump on and lock all these logs in, and then I forgot to do it. I got them all positioned right, and then I forgot to lock them in. All right, let's just lock in what we got. Oh, that one slipped a lot. Okay, I gotta get out and reposition here. God dang it. Alright, there we go. Let's lock those in. God dang. Sometimes loading them can be a real pain in the arse. But it's definitely worth it. Okay, let's move forward a little bit. Now come these are the big boy logs. The big boy and big girl logs. There we go. Get these bad boys put away and we'll be set. Oh yeah, they got voids over here we need to fill. Like I think we got voids on the other side that are need to be filled out that we can't see. And sure we did. But yeah, I definitely will look for that timber cradle. That'd be nice. Cause it's just frustrating. I hope that Giants fixes that though. I think if you have the wood off of the property, it should not disappear at the end of a contract. Like if you have it cut up and on your own property and everything, I think it should stay regardless of the contract being active or not. I get why. I just think contracts are kind of goofy right now in Farm Sim 25 as far as like you have to kind of play a game a little bit with them to get stuff. And I don't like having to play the game every single time. Alright, there's one, then we got one more here. And that's all 6 logs from this place. There we go. Alright, let's head back home. We'll unload this and then we'll turn the job in. Let's see where we're going here. Yep, down the road and then we head up the highway. Well, not even the highway. We head up this little tiny path road here. Little 1-lane road that we probably shouldn't be on, but that's okay. We'll stop and we'll fix our tractor and we will go ahead and gas up on our way back home. That way we will be able to get everything back into good working order. They've killed mowing and baling contracts by making them separate steps. There's no way to get the overage now. Yeah, well, and not only that, but if you choose to do a baling contract on certain properties, it will harvest the crop on that property, and then you won't be able to get a harvest contract later on for that same property. So basically, if you decide to bale a property, you aren't going to be able to harvest that property in the proper harvest season. So I've given up doing baling contracts unless it's on a piece of property that I know I'm not going to harvest. I've just given up doing baling contracts because there's no upside to it. You get the harvest stuff. You get the harvest instead. Okay, so we got some cultivating. Let's see what they got. Green beans, carrots, peas, and red beets. Yeah, none of those I'm going to do. Some hoeing, some mowing, some plowing, some rock removing, some sowing, some spraying. Yeah, there's nothing really there that I want to take care of right now. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating, but I know why they did it. They just got tired of people doing grass farming, and that was like all that people would do, is just grass farm the heck out of everything. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, if people want to do grass farming, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with having a grass farm? I am liking the 2 new maps, though. Riverbend Springs have been made really nicely. I like Riverbend Springs. It's a very different map, and it's kind of cool. I like the river. I like the ferries. I like that you can get around the ferries if you really want to, but I sort of like doing the ferries because it gives me a second to get into, get into here and look at deals they got going on. That's an excavator for various forestry work. It's kind of a cool excavator too. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that big bad boy. That is a very cool excavator. Not going to buy that. Good God. $262,000. And that's 50% off. 50% off. Oh. Oh. How am I getting adverse when someone gifted me a sub to you 2 nights ago? It's not showing you as a sub. I don't know. I don't know. It's not showing you as a sub in chat. That's weird. Maybe it was somebody else. Maybe it was some other channel you were on that you got a sub on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see that on. I see a Prime. And you, of course, are our VIP of the channel. I see those 2 badges for you, but I don't see a sub badge. So that's weird. It was a different... See, it was a different... There you go. There you go. That's weird. My trailer's not ditching out on me like it usually does. Oh, wait. There it goes. There it goes. See the trailer? It's like... I don't know what it is with this ferry, but it starts tipping the trailer over. The trailer starts, look at that, the trailer's like lifting off the ground. It's still going, it's still going. And now it's down. That is the weirdest, that is so weird. I don't know why it does that. That's the weirdest thing that it does that. I don't know why it does. But it's just a little bug. It's just a little buggy bug. A little buggy bug in the game. Let's see where our silage is at. Our silage should be pretty close to getting done. All the wood it would take, okay. I'm just gonna grab out the rest here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that would be a helpful little thing to have, that wood thing, because I usually just stack it up here by the sawmill. I usually don't put it anywhere. I just kind of stack it by the sawmill here. I'll have to definitely look into that mod. The throbbing vibration of the fairy got it all excited. I guess. It started tipping over there on me. I mean, it took most of that wood. It's like, what, 6, 7 big pieces here? 2, 4, 6, 7, and that filled this up all the way, so. Oh, I didn't mean to get in there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and park you right here. Go grab our roller, and we'll set somebody to do the little bit of rolling here. I do need to sell that cultivator, I think. I got that cultivator there that I really don't need anymore. Alright, let's check our stuff here. 96, 97%. Okay, it's almost there. Almost there. We got 95 there. 95 looks like the lowest. Let's just speed it up, baby. 96. 97. 98. 99. There we go. All right, everything is ready to go. That should... Oh, we got the... we got... It's like, wait a second, why do we have so much grass still? Oh, because some of it's still not silage yet. And we just harvested a whole bunch of silage. Oh, this is still going here. Hey, Cassadar, how you doing? Okay, so that's now done there. Is this all silage now? There's a little bit back here that's still 99%. I'm doing pretty good. We're gonna get ready to sell our silage here today. All right, let's go ahead and jump in the tractor here. Stop unloading. There we go. It's all silage. Okay. Just wanted to make sure it was all silage we had on there. So 35,000 liters of silage, my friends. Now, we should be able to sell all this silage off that we have, and that should afford us just about enough money to get our cedar. Crossing our fingers, it'll be enough. Here's hoping. If we have to, we could probably sell a few logs. We could maybe dump a little bit of oats or barley, I guess. But it should be just enough to buy the cedar for ourselves. So 7,700 there. I think we got 4 trips. We got 3 full loads and 1 partial load coming out of this. Alright, it's all silage. Good, good. Got it strapping it on there. Ready to go. We do need to go fix up this little tractor, too. We bought it... When we bought it, it was slightly damaged. Because it was a little old. It was a little used. Nobody fixed it up yet. So, you know. We gotta fix it up, make it our own. Make it our beautiful, lovely tractor. It's nice having the farmer's market so close. We can just come over here and sell stuff. 7,800 that time. So the price went up just teeny tiny bit, or either that or, oh, I did have one like partial bale in that bunch. I don't know if that was part of it or not. So it was the neglected run of the litter, yeah. Sort of was. All right, B. Well, I always like to just unload the entire baler, because if we do a baling job, I don't want stuff to be left in the baler. Because doing the baling job kind of sucks when you get to the end and you're like, oh, yeah, so the stuff I had in the baler, now I've lost that forever. That was money I could have got. And now I've lost it forever. So I don't like losing money, even if it's just $1,000 bucks. I don't like losing it. 7,900 that time. Okay, so the price is going up a little bit. Just in the time we've been doing this, the price has gone up a little bit. All right, that's fine. Good, good. Like it. Excuse you, tree. What are you doing in my way? Is he done with his job over there, or did he just stop? He may have just stopped doing his job. Those windmills don't look like they're turning too fast. I'm not saying nothing, I'm just saying. All right, we'll get over here. We'll unload this, then we will go back and get that. We'll see how. For some reason, the guy when he does the rolling of that field, he doesn't like to do the center, and I don't know why. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Let's go to the map here. Let's see what he did here. Boop 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 boop. Fertilize. What did he not? Does he not like to do this job anymore? What's up? Okay, he's gonna do this field. Okay, that was weird. The middle part has cooties. It probably does, Silver Coo. How you doing, by the way? Hope you're having a good day, Silver. Hope things are going well for you. Yeah, I guess I should have checked that. We were paying that guy that money that whole time to do that. And he was just sitting on his duff doing nothing. He's like, well, why work when I can just get paid by Atheenon to sit here and do nothing instead? Yeah, I did fire him. I brought somebody over and had him do this other field here. All right, so let's go ahead and let's look at our options here. Let's look at our option here. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this cedar. This one right here. We are going to get the fertilizer with it. And I don't need a ridge marker with it. That's 68,000 bucks right there. That's the one I want. That is the one we want. So we're gonna buy that. There we go. Now I don't think I have any solid fertilizer. No, I just have liquid fertilizer right now. Okay. So let's go grab our new vehicle. We got our seeder, boys and girls. We'll grab some solid fertilizer when we're in town, load it up into it. I think I might just get a front loader for our tractor too. Because we sort of need to get one. And we've gone a long time without one. Let's just get a nice little cheap front loader here. Kind of like the Kloss, but we do. I mean, yeah, because we got a Kloss, so let's get the Kloss just so it all matchy. Let's just get that. And yeah, I just want a little pallet fork for it. Bale spike. Nah, I don't care about that. Yeah, I just want a little pallet fork for it. There we go. What's the horsepower on the Argo, Massey? Let's see. The horsepower on the Argo. Let me take a look here real quick. Hold on one second. Let me get the, let me grab my solid fertilizer here. So they're the same price. Okay. Let's buy 2 bags. Let's buy 2 of them. There we go. So the horsepower, let's check it out here. Vehicles. So the Argo, the horsepower on that is 180. It's 180 on the horsepower for that. And so we'll have to use our large tractor on it. I'm just gonna pull it over there with my other one. But yeah, horsepower is 180. But we have the we have enough to do that. I mean, it's not like that's gonna be impossible for us to pull off. Because our New Holland is 351 horsepower. So. What is the roller at? Yeah, that's why it was struggling with these, because that's 180 horsepower between those. Or between, yeah. It wasn't struggling with that. That can do that for sure. It could definitely do the small baler. The truck, I'm not really gonna have it do that. It could definitely do the baling job. I can definitely do the spraying job. Definitely can do that. Can haul stuff around. I don't think, no, it can't do the weeding. It actually could do the I could have it do the rolling right now, I guess. I could have this little sucker doing the rolling, so kind of got to learn what equipment we have and what and you know what we can do as far as like which machines are best suited for which items. So this one can definitely do the grass rolling, and it can do the windrowing as well. Pair that up. Oh, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. I forgot. I don't have enough money to repair it up. Yeah, that's the thing. I was thinking the yellow was my repair that I needed. Oh, wrong side. Oh, look at that. It's going to look so good. Oh, wait, can I not? Wait, did I not get the front loader on this thing? Oh, shoot, I didn't get the front loader on. We'll have to upgrade and get the front loader. I think I failed to buy the front loader on. I forgot to get that. We'll have to upgrade it and get that. Never mind. We'll do that. We'll do that a little bit. That's on me. 'Cause I was in a hurry to buy it and I didn't do that on it. Okay, let's just refill you. Yeah, we want to have barley, I think, right? Is it barley that we're planting? Yeah, barley. Yes, indeedy. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, we're on the train track. Hopefully a train doesn't come. It's a nice-looking cedar right there. I like it. Yeah, once we get a little more money, we'll take this tractor back over there. We can upgrade it a little bit as well. We could get this tractor up a little higher if we wanted to. I think this tractor has a range up to like... Let's see, this is the Kloss. Arian 530. I think we can go up to... Where is it here? Oh, it's under... That's a small, isn't it? Is it small? No. Yeah, there it is. 530, 550. Yeah. So we could go up to... We can go up to 165 horsepower on it, which would help a little bit. I just need to get the front loader attachment. That would cost us $1,500. So that's fine. We can go do that in a little bit. Hey, Faith, how you doing? For right now, it's a nice little runaround tractor for us. Although it's gonna struggle up this hill pulling this big bad boy. And don't like it too much. For some reason, I was thinking this is a medium tractor, but it's just a small tractor. That's fine. Having a second workhorse around the farm is beautiful. Alright, he's almost done with that. Come here, seeds. Oh wow, that didn't that used up all of those seeds. Okay. What about you? All right. Wow. Okay, so that took up a lot of seed. I'm hoping that's enough to do the other field. Just park that there. Let's check our workers' work here. Okay, so he did get that whole field fertilized. Okay. He did do the whole field. I was like, he doesn't do this whole field, I'm gonna lose my gal dang mind. Alright, let's get this. Now, this little tractor here can easily do the roller, so. Alright, he's actually gonna roll it. Okay, good. You always want to roll the field, baby. You want to rickroll your fields, because it helps. All right, here we go. Let's go over to field 52 and get this thing planted. Hopefully we have enough seed to do it. If we don't, we'll have to go to town and buy some more, but that's okay. Have fun storming the castle. There was no stop sign there, I swear. It was like that when I found it. Taking a little shortcut here. Past Farmer Sunflower. That's one thing that I have had a lot of fun with this run by us doing everything pretty much manually. I've really learned my way around the map a lot better than I used to, you know, than I used to know stuff. Whoa! That is always that's such a blind corner if you're not in first person. I've definitely learned my way around the map a lot more, which is really nice. There we go. We're sowing away, baby. Come sow away. Come sow away. Now, is it actually fertilizing? Okay, it is actually fertilizing. Okay, it is fertilizing at the same time. Yeah, it's actually fertilizing at the same time, so that's good. Now, did it sow that area? I need to see if it did. I'm curious, cultivated, I don't care about that. Okay. Okay, so that it did re-sow that. Okay, good. So it did re-sow that. What's the horsepower need on the Argomassy? It is 180, I believe. So my little baby's not powerful enough for it. But this one is the big boy here is way powerful enough for it. Oh yeah, look at that. So yeah, it's getting all that. Even the damaged area is being taken care of. So that's awesome. Yeah, this is why we do headlands, because man, oh man, that corner's rough right there. So yeah, that damaged area will probably have to, I don't know if we'll have to reweed that or not. I think this might just plow it under and make it all good. May just do the trick on it. It looks like it plowed this area here because this area here is now growing, so. I like it. Okay. There we go. All right, I'm enjoying it so far. I think this is working. Now is my other dude done with his job? And it looks like it is fertilizing it at the same time, which is fantastic. Cut the corner a little weird there. These corners are strange. These are some strange-ass corners, man. Strange-ass corners there. All right, let's see how this other guy's doing on the fertilization up here. All right, he's working on it. He's working on it. What are we planting? We're planting some barley. We're planting some barley down. This is going to be our barley field. And then we turned our other field into a rice field. And next April, I think it is, we're going to be planting some long grain rice there. I think, isn't it April that we can plant the long grain? Yeah, April. Yes. So the field that's up here, field 36, that's going to be our long grain rice field. Okay, obviously I did not turn on the... I thought I had the auto... I thought I was doing the field thing. Whoops. Thought I did that, but I guess I did not. So yeah, field 36 is going to be a field of long grain rice, because I've never done rice. You know, since it's new to this update, I figured, well, why not? Let's do some rice. Rice. So it'll be spiffy doo. It'll be super nice. Very nice. That's my mom. Aww. Man, oh man, the yawns just come on all of a sudden. This week I do have Wednesday and Thursday off, which is nice, so. But I had a 10-hour last night, and then I got another 10-hour on Saturday night and Sunday night, so that'll keep me hopping. Ugh. Now this field here, I believe, is already, oops. Hello. This field does not need lime. Well, it needs a little lime there, but it's not going to get it. Needs a little bit of lime, but it ain't getting any lime. It's getting no lime and love. So we're going to stream tomorrow. We're going to do some Long Dark tomorrow, probably late afternoon into the evening. And Wednesday we're probably going to do some more Farm Sim. And maybe a little bit of Long Dark as well. Maybe some Long Dark and then maybe some Farm Sim after that. And then Thursday, we do have our D&D coming up Thursday this week. This is our D&D week, so we'll be doing D&D Thursday afternoon, but we'll be doing Long Dark in the morning before D&D, and then we'll be doing D&D at 1, which is 2, 3, 4 Eastern. And then at 5, we'll switch over and play some more 7 Days to Die. So lots of fun stuff coming up. And so far our 50 days in every zone run's going good. We're only like 7 days into it though, so anything could go wrong at this point. It's definitely going to be different having to face avoid the area that the Timberwolf is in. Especially once we get to like the other zones like Timberwolf Mountain and then on into Pleasant Valley. It's going to be weird because there's going to be places we can never go in those zones with the Cougar up. Which is kind of odd. But we'll do what we gotta do. Let's see if that guy's finished the... See, look at that. Look at that. He's just sitting there. Maybe he's doing it. He's moving. He's still moving. Okay, he's still moving. Maybe he is going to go do that. Let's see if he's going to go do it. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? Weird ass AI. Swear to God. Yeah, see, it says now he's completed his task. So he didn't do the center. He didn't. Why would you do this to me, Mr. AI? Then it got me all flustered. It's like, ah! Okay. That should just be about all the headlands. Oh, we got one more headland. Okay. Good Lord. How many headlands am I doing on this thing anyway? Oh, I'm doing 5. Okay. 5 is the automatic. That's sort of what they prefer you to do. It's probably because this is such a long, big piece of equipment. I think we'll have enough seed for it. So I think we'll be good on seed. I think we'll be fine on fertilizer, too. We are a little low on funds, though. 824 bucks. We're a little low on the old fundage, but that's all right. We got our cedar, and that's what's important. And yeah, I could have leased the cedar. I could have done that. I just was like, I just really want to own it. I hate leasing stuff if I don't have to. If I could own it, I'd rather own it. It's more fun that way. Leasing is a good way to go, though. If you run your farm and you lease a lot of equipment, yeah, it costs you up front, but you don't have to put that. You can sort of stockpile your money away to buy more land and stuff. You don't have to worry about, you know, where am I going to get money to buy the properties. You can mainly, like, maybe buy a good tractor and then lease all the you know, the equipment that goes along with it, which definitely is one way to run it as well. And it can, you know, it can help your farm grow a little quicker too, because there's only certain, I mean, I'm only going to need the cedar for like certain times of the year. Now, as we get a bigger farm, we'll probably need the cedar more, but for right now, we only need it now and for in April. So, in theory, yeah, we could have saved ourselves a bunch of money and not bought it, but where would be the fun in that? Where would be the fun in that? It's more fun to own the damn thing. Oh yeah, that's just that's going right over the, that's going right, since this thing cultivates as well as fertilizes as well as plants the seeds, it's going right over the old the crop damage area that we had. So the crop damage area, we don't have to replow that. Usually you have to cultivate or replow the crop damage area for it to go away. But since this is already doing that, it's totally fine. Steelcrafter59 just raided the channel with 12 viewers. Thank you so much for the raid there, my friend. Appreciate that very, very much. How you doing today? Let me pause here for just a second. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll go over to here. And then I will go ahead and shout you out real quick. If I can spell your name. There we go. I got it. Steelcrafter59. Everybody go give Steelcrafter59 a follow. Last playing some Farm Sim 25 as well. What were you up to today in your Farm Sim 25? I don't know why he doesn't like this middle area. It's very weird. But for some reason, the AI does not like this little middle section here. Oh, I missed one little tiny dot there. That's all right. It'll be okay. It'll be all fine. It'll be good. We are right now on year 4 of our adventure. We started out with a very slim amount of equipment. We started with a little 88 horsepower tractor. We started with a front mower, and we started with a log trailer, and that was it. Everything else we've built up over time. And we're on year 4 now. We're actually now we're like exactly 4 years into the game. And we finally have a little bit of extra property. We've got these 2 properties here. We've got 36 up here that we made into a rice field. And we got this one here that we're making into a barley field. And then we got these 2 here, which we've just been doing grass on these. It's just the grass is just a nice reliant source of income. You see our little grain mill there. We've got some silage curing up on the hill over there. We've got our sawmill over there as well. We finally got a harvester, so we got a little silo that we got some grains in, other than what we have already in our grain mill. All right, there's one little place right here. There we go, we got it. I was going to put that away, turn you off, and then we're going to go back over here. There we go. Okay. Well, welcome on in. I hope you all had a wonderful stream and Steelcrafter stream today. I'm Atheenon. I play a variety of games, mostly first-person survival games, but I've been loving Farm Sim 25 so far as well. So, of course, there's stuff there's stuff that they could fix with it, and that they could make it better in some ways, but I've been enjoying the heck out of it so far myself. I'm gonna go give you a follow right now myself. There we go, got you covered. And this run we definitely have been playing more of a farmer than a farm manager. I've not allowed myself to take any loans. The only time I can use helpers is if it's on my own property with my own equipment. They can't do any jobs for me. And they can't use leased equipment either. And any job that I do, I already have to own the equipment for. At this point, that's not that big of a deal. I own most of the equipment I would need to do just about any of the jobs. But especially in the beginning of the game, it was pretty tough because we only had a mower and a log hauler, and that was it. So we could basically do 3 jobs. And so we did a lot of mowing and a lot of log hauling to make some cash to get our first piece of property, which was field 35 up here, and then we got field 24 or 44 after that. We just have both of those with grass. That was our first area. Actually, first one was field 34. Sorry. Field 34 was the first one. We've now discontinued that field and just turned it into a parking lot for our vehicles, as well as a place for our greenhouses and our mushroom greenhouse as well. And we'll eventually take field 35 and we'll turn that into pasture for, say, sheep or goats, or maybe put a chicken coop up there, maybe put our farmhouse in there. We'll eventually get rid of that one too, but for right now we're just kind of chilling with what we got. I don't even have a house yet. 4 years in and we're still sleeping in our tractor, so, what can you do? Those are the sacrifices you make to become a farmer. It's a hard life, but it's worth it. And this is actually our first time we've ever planted a crop. The crops on this field, as well as field 36, those were already pre-planted and we just harvested them. But this is the first time we've actually done our own planting, so kind of a momentous month for us. At 4 years in, we're finally doing our first crop that we're planting ourselves. And I saved up to get this seeder. I like this seeder because it has a built-in cultivator basically, so you don't need to cultivate. It also fertilizes with solid fertilizer, which is very efficient, and it also plants seeds. So it's like a triple threat. And honestly, it's not that expensive. It's only like 58,000, I think, something like that. I mean, it's a little bit more if you buy the bells and whistles like we did, but it was still only like 60 grand. I got a little off track there. I was yapping and not paying attention to where I was going. It happens sometimes. But the other games I play 7 Days to Die. I play, I also play The Long Dark. That's the main game I play on the channel. It's the one I've been playing now, gosh, 8 years. 8 years this February. It's crazy. Hey, Goose, how you doing? So yeah, Long Dark's the main one I've been playing on the channel for like 8 years, but kind of branched out and played a few other things here in the last year or two, so we kind of have some fun. Well, we'll get this planted up, and then I'm probably going to call it a night myself because I need to get ready for work. You know, get some food in my belly. Make sure this is all getting nicely seeded. Oh yeah, that's all looking good. And it's all getting fertilized as well. Those are actually double fertilized because that was areas that had like damage done to them. So it's actually been like double fertilized. We will need to do another round of fertilization on this, but we have a liquid sprayer to do some fertilization. So we'll come out probably next month, fertilize it, weed it, do the weeding and the fertilizing on it next month, and then we should be good. But I think we have to wait for the weeds to start coming up just a little bit before we do it. We didn't weed it soon enough, so you see the dead weeds on there right now. You've been harvesting parsnips. I'm about halfway through the field now. Yeah, those take so long to harvest, don't they? I want to do a vegetable crop eventually. It's just so expensive to get into it. It's so expensive. The equipment is just not cheap at all. Although I theoretically could lease it and do it myself. So I'm just excited to do the rice. I've not done rice before. We'll be doing the long grain rice, but I'm excited to see how the field will flood and that sort of stuff. That'll be cool to see. How big is the parsnip field that you're harvesting, Gasbeer? How many acres is it? Is it like 10 acres, or is it like just a 4 or 5 acre field? I know parsnips take forever. They're like beets and carrots. Or is it like a really huge field? Wish someone would release a mod to kill the damn fog. The fog is a little annoying sometimes, but it's kind of nice atmospherically, but it is a little annoying for sure. Five-acre field. Okay, so it's about the same size as this field, because I think this field is like 4.98. Yeah, 4.98. This is about 5 acres right here, so. Yeah, root crops are definitely that's sort of definitely a next level thing. Root crops are next level as far as like difficulty goes. It's more than anything. It's a lot of it's just the expense of getting into it too. The equipment for the crops is very spendy. Now, if you take loans and stuff, it's not bad. You can just buy it and do it, and then you can just, you know, be like, okay, I got all the equipment now. Oh, I missed a little spot. Missed the spot. That's all right. We'll catch it on the way back. Circle around this way. Hit this. Get that. Now we're just doing donuts in our field. All right, field's all planted, it looks like, I think. All fertilized. Yep, all planted. Nice. Excuse you. Why are you sitting in my way? All right, a very successful September. We got our field planted. We got our grass mowed, and we got the silage going on. We don't have a lot of money, but that's okay, because we'll be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Every little thing's gonna be all right. I'm glad we got the cedar. I like my cedar. We'll probably come December sell some of the oats. We got a lot of oats and stuff in our fields. Now I just got to figure out where I'm going to park you. Where will we park you, my friend? Got to park you somewhere. I guess I could park you where the roller was. Well, we're going to get rid of that cultivator. I guess I could just pull in between you. Oh. Sorry, cultivator. There we are. And the cultivator I'm just gonna sell. I don't even think it's worth dragging it into town to sell it either. It's kind of damaged, so yeah, I guess we will take it into town. It's a little damaged. Let's speed time up. We'll get to October. I do like having the dually tractors now. It's very nice. I do need to water my my field, my little greenhouses here real quick. All right, there we go. And we got $539 for our windmills that month. That's not too bad. See where our factories are here. So wheat, barley, and oats. So we don't have any. Yeah, we have no sorghum left. So let's get the sorghum deactivated. We do need to put a little more barley and oats in there if we want to keep the flour production up. Looks like we will need to re-water our greenhouses. Sawmill's doing fine. We could probably go throw a few more logs on that. Oh, except that I didn't... Oh, shoot. Oh, it did... Wait, it kept them. Even though I completed the job. I didn't even restart the game. Hold up a second. I didn't even restart the game and it kept the logs. Or did I not finish the Deadwood job? Oh, I didn't finish the Deadwood job. Never mind. I didn't finish it. I hadn't finished it up yet. Okay. So, yeah, that's something we're going to need to do is finish the Deadwood job. We can do that next time, though. We don't need to do it today. We can do it next time when we load back in. But we also have, what, 20,000 liters of barley and 17,500 liters of oats, which I think on the current market would get us 11 grand and 17 grand. So there's like 28, 29, almost 30 grand right there between those two. And then we got some, I don't know where this straw is. I have no idea where that straw is. It says I have 700 liters of straw. I have no idea where that's at. Not a freaking clue where that's at. I don't have straw anywhere. But it says I do. It says I have straw somewhere, but I don't know where it's talking about. My mushrooms! Oh, man, I was trying to jump to it. Can't get up there. All right, well, boys and girls, we are going to leave off here today. I want to thank you all for joining me very, very much. I appreciate it. I saved the game, right? Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and quit out. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that stuff. Oh, it may be left in the Baler. That's true. That's true. I'll check the Baler next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff on the YouTube side. Leave a comment. I'll see you next time. Bye.